So in this Black Ops 7 Zombies video, my friends, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the armed to the teeth Dark Ops challenge done in Zombies. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump straight into this. As you guys can see, what you got to do is have a three pack-a-punch level 3. You don't need mule kick because one of those weapons is going to count as your knife. You have to have legendary rarity weapons equipped with ammo mods, and then also 8 perks active. Now, you might just be tempted to click off the video and be like, all right, I know what to do, I'm out. But I got a couple tips and tricks to help you guys out get this a little bit quicker. Also, worth noting, while you're doing this, there's another one, another Dark Ops challenge, which I failed to get, which you can also try to go for, which is to survive 50 rounds without getting downed. So just so you know, that's another one. Also social distance, which is to reach round 20 without taking damage. So you can kind of go for those other ones as well as you're going for this. Again, I failed both those, unfortunately, but especially with those stupid bears, but and you know, the Ravagers rounds, it makes it a little bit tricky. But anyways, let's go ahead and explain what can help you guys get this done a little bit quicker. First of all, if you don't know how to pack a punch, just follow the on-screen instructions in your game. Follow like the little star icon. It'll basically take you through unlocking pack a punch very, very easily, which is tied to the back of the truck, meaning you can move pack a punch anywhere across the map, which makes it very convenient because you can just go train at, you know, whatever location you want to, and not have to worry about having to go somewhere else to pack a punch. So let's go into a couple other things here. The other thing is training spots. Obviously, a little bit subjective there, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. I personally like going back and forth in the kind of, whatever's called the Lakewood cabin. I always forget the name of it. Blackwater Lake, I think is what it's called officially. Anyways, I like training there. It's a little bit open area. Yeah, there's a couple cars in kind of that area. There's a couple of other areas you can go back and forth in, you know, the 115, exit 115. It's a little tighter there. You know, obviously there's a couple other locations that people like to train around, but again, my personal favorite is the Blackwater Lake, whatever it's called. So you go wherever you want. You can try out my location. You can try out, you know, other locations to see what feels comfortable for you, because again, it's a little bit subjective in that regard. In terms of pack-a-punching to level 3 and getting the legendary rare weapons and all the ammo mods, things like that, that one's going to be a little bit easier to do because there is a little secret we can do using the Fumigator. So if you don't know, there's like these spores kind of all over the map in all the different locations, and you can see some footage up on screen. And once you get the Fumigator, and I'll show you guys in a second where to get a Fumigator right out of spawn. It's going to be right to like the right side of spawn. Again, you'll see in a second. But once you get the Fumigator, if you use a very specific field upgrade, which is Toxic Growth, and you put Toxic Growth on the spore, and then you fumigate it, you can actually get way better rewards. I mean, the first time I did it, right at the very beginning of the game, as soon as obviously Toxic Growth was, you know, the meter was filled, so I can use it. I got a Pack-a-Punch 2 crystal and I got like right away, pretty early in the game, you know. So it's really good. You can constantly do this over and over again, and sometimes if your Toxic Growth is still there, you can, you know, fumigate the spore again and again and again. Basically, you can fumigate the spore once every single round, and there's also going to be, well, I'll talk about it in a second. So in spawn, you can see there's a Fumigator kind of right beside this kind of spore area, and it's really nice, in a really nice spot. And the other thing too is that every single round you can go hit the vending machine in the back of the spawn area, and it can also drop some stuff. Just kind of like if you played Liberty Falls and Terminus and all that, you know, with vending machines in Black Ops 6, works the same kind of way. So smack that vending machine. Hopefully you can get something good out of there. You could get Pack-a-Punch crystals. You get all sorts of other things as well. So this is going to be very helpful. Also worth noting, when you're driving around in Old Tessie, between areas, there's going to be like these yellow spores, not the orange ones that explode, but these yellow spores. Run over those. They're going to heal Old Tessie. First of all, they're going to repair it, and they're also going to give you salvage, and you're going to need salvage in order to get the legendary rarity weapons. But the one thing about the Fumigator thing that I told you about with the Toxic Growth is it can also drop the wrenches or the tools or whatever that, you know, increase the rarity. So I actually got a blue rarity as well as the Pack-a-Punch 2 crystal right out of the gate, and then eventually I actually got a gold rarity tool to drop as well, and whatnot. So you're just gonna keep kind of going through the rounds. It took me up to like 35 to 37 before I actually was able to get it, and so you just kind of keep doing that. And when you're doing that, again, you're just kind of trying to get as much salvage as you possibly can, and then, you know, whatever you're not getting from the Toxic Growth on those kind of spores, and again, be checking those every single round. As soon as you finish a round, go straight there and check it, and you know, do it again if you have, of course, Toxic Growth. Like your field upgrade is ready to go. And beyond that, you're just going to go to the little kind of, you know, stations to upgrade your weapons. You can kind of see them across the map. You can, if you don't know about that, you can see it up on screen. You're going to go to those stations and upgrade your weapon. And then that's also where you're going to equip the field upgrade. Or not the field upgrade, excuse me, the ammo mod. So it doesn't matter what ammo mod you equip. You have to equip an ammo mod in every single weapon, which includes your knife. So just switch to that weapon, then go interact with the machine, and then equip one of those ammo mods and whatnot. And again, whatever you're not getting from those kind of spores, you can just kind of, you know, compensate for, and you can, you know, obviously just get that way. And the last thing is the perks. So about round 25 or so, you're going to be able to get the Wonder Fizz machine. It's going to appear, and it usually appears in the back of spawn, which is really easy. So if you are at Blackwater Lake, whatever it's called, you can just take the launch pad to get, you know, back to spawn very, very easily. And that's where you can buy pretty much any perk. Of course, Juggernog is, you know, going to find that over at, you know, the Ashwood or whatever. Speed Cola is conveniently right there at Blackwater Lake as well, and those are probably like the two you're really going to want the most. And then, you know, everything else just subjective. You can kind of look around the map and see what you want, or again, wait to round 25 and just buy all those perks up to 8 perks, and that's pretty much it. You're going to be good to go. So those are just a couple tips and tricks to hopefully help you guys out get the Dark Ops Challenge Armed to the Teeth. Let us know in the comments below if you have any additional tips or tricks that I did not cover in this video, and if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and hope to see you guys soon in another one. Tell them your friends. Game on. Thanks for watching.